Oh, upgrades? Yeah, so we're going to have to find out if that event is always like that or if there's a better option. But gee, how is that? How could there be a better option? Additional weapon docks. I don't have an additional weapon. I don't have an additional system. Navigation scanner. Show stellar systems information further. Ooh. Long range scanners. You can just upgrade long range scanners. That seems pretty good. Do we have a weapons time or something? Ground distress signal efficiency allows for 2 retreats during each expedition. Retreating will cost 70% of the loot or 75% of the injured commandos. Scavenging Neo and Hypercube cannot fail. Add a chance to extract an additional Neo-N. That means you always get a fuel off them, which means we probably don't have to buy fuel. They're both pretty good. I want to take the extra scanning. I like... Information is very important. I don't know if we want to... How much do we want to boost into that? There is a something... Where, let's just leave it like that for now. There's a store somewhere. Local system map. Okay, so that's the army depot. And that's the anomaly. Let's go to the army depot. I thought there was more things in here. Oh, it was 3 points of interest, and one of them's an anomaly. Okay, let's go to the army depot. Worse than the alien spider, the giant Australian spiders. I'm picking up an old recorded message from the Kosh beacon. Kosh Tech, when you need to be 120% sure you've killed your enemies dead. Automated house, Kosh Buende message. Army depots sell squadrons and weapons. Oh, let's visit the shop. Okay, we can buy some more commandos. Okay, to answer the question, how much is a commando's life worth? The answer is 10 scrap. Fuel is a little bit light. Let's pick those up. Oh, we can sell? What do we have to possibly sell? We don't get good prices. Man, and we've got the thing. You can sell your officers. You can sell crew. I wonder if the auxiliary systems, the squadron repair bot, improve squadrons regen time while docked. When do you dock them? I don't know when you dock them. They could cost more later though. That's true, maybe. Alright. What are these weapons? We got cruisers? Where do cruisers fall into the mix? Wait. Frigate, fighter, drone. What's the cruisers? Oh, they don't do melee damage. They're range damage. Interesting. Drone Mark 1 Flash has a bender drive. Cooldown. Teleport the units to its destination. Cannot use regular move. Okay. I was 10 each. We buy a flak cannon. Mark 2. Targets 15 random cells in the area. 30 damage though. So I wonder if you aim that next to the ship, if the top half, or all of them hit the ship, or if it's better just for like destroying stuff on the field. Sub-Zero gun. Stop movement and attacks units. Stop movement and attacks of units on targeted cells for 4 seconds. Wow, so you could just sort of like... How long does that take to charge? 12 seconds? You could probably kill them in that. No effect on battleships. You could probably kill them in that time, right? Well, at the moment we're... I mean, that seems pretty strong. And we've got the 10% or 15% recharge quicker, so it probably takes 10 seconds to get out there. We could... Incoming enemies deploy at the same time as us. By the time they get to us, I wonder if we can do that, if we freeze them off and then just shoot them down. Or maybe we just... Let's hold off on that. I want to save my scrap just in case. Interested in these cruisers though. Decent DPS, like 9 DPS. Oh, you know what? Let's get those. That'll be. Okay, so it doesn't cost the Neo-N to move around in the system. Civilian wreckage, sir. Looks like it collided head-on with something in an interstitial tunnel. Survivors? Unlikely, sir. Not at the speed they were travelling. Try to scavenge leftover scrap? Sure. Captain, get us that scrap if there is any. As upsetting as this situation is, we need as much scrap as we can get. Put my men and women on it at once, Admiral. My team's bringing the scrap back now, Admiral. Not a bad little metal haul, if I do say so myself. Hey, 51 scrap. Oh, done everything? Oh, you can go back to there if you wanted to. Okay. Hang on, just gonna quickly chuck the pies in the oven. They're all set up, ready to go. I won't be long. Right. So what extra did we see from our beacon? Because we took the upgrade in beacon. Okay, they're there. So does it look like... Oh, so we can't go to here. Right, we could go to... or that one. So it looks like they're always going to be right behind us. So if we take this one, they'll be there. And then when we jump to here, they'll move up to... Actually, they'll move up to here. So we can't get to this one. So it looks like we can only sort of... I think we'll always be sort of this sort of range in front then. We're going here anyway, because they're going to move to there, right? That's the only one we can go to. So they move first, and then we go. Aki Research Station, sir. Looks inactive, but an Aki destroyer can't be too far away. Attempt to contact the station. Contact the station, Ozu. There's a yellow sun, putting like a yellow on it, sir. Getting a recorded message, sir. Seems to be from a personnel log. Despite our best efforts, number 11 died today. And because of the shutdown, it appears we won't be receiving additional test subjects. Dr. Akara. My team wants to pack it in, terminating research we've spent on the last 5 years working on. But how can we give up now after all the work we've put in? Which is why I've decided to continue the research with myself as our next subject. Maybe we will succeed yet, despite the chaos that goes on all around us. Maybe we won't. I guess only time will tell. Yeah, I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say things probably didn't end well for Dr. Akara. It's a good choice. Let's risk 4 commandos? Yeah. Lean, check it out. Maybe Dr. Akara and her team are still inside and want to become commandos. We're on it, sir. We're here, sir. Other than a few lab coats torn to shreds, the place is empty. Kara and her team must have left the place years ago. Can't blame them either. The place gives me the creeps. Plus, it smells weird. Torn to shreds? I wonder if Akara turned into some sort of alien. Order commando and team to... We're going to lose units here. I can feel it. Continue on, Captain. Got to know, though. We've got to know. You got it, sir. I'll check back in momentarily. Charge those guns, grunts. The smell is strong now. We must be getting closer to whatever that thing is. Talk to me, Captain. What do you see? It's dark in here, sir. Real dark. But I think there's something in the corner over there. Take it down, soldiers. No, we lost transmission. It's got to be a Kara. Captain? Captain! Sir, they're gone. I'm the only one left. That thing. It tore my grunts to pieces, then crawled into a ventilation shaft. Unless we got some kind of beast killer on board, there's not much else we can do here, sir. I'm a little rusty in that department myself. Yeah, so you're gonna... I think that these events, once they happen, you have to know what they do, which is kind of unless someone can tell me that they change. Like sometimes you go in those ones and get different. I don't like this. Get back on the shuttle. Let's get out of here. So we're down to 3 commandos. We're not going on any planets, right? Like, but like it does mean if you get the children one again, do you take it again and again and again just to see if you always get the same one? And if it is deterministic like that, once you know what the events do, you sort of realize you're like, oh, well, I guess I better use a wiki every time I play or have a good memory. And I don't have a good memory. Which is one of the reasons why I do poorly at a lot of the FTL events. One of the reasons. Okay, where are we going to next? I'm going to here. With our 3 commandos, we won't be able to go down to the ground. If we had a beast killer, do we still have to send the 4 commandos first? I think so. Because we wouldn't know there's a beast over there, even though we know there's a beast over there. Scrap a battleship, sir. Incoming transmission. Shiny ship you have. Think I'll scrap it when you're dead. The battle is imminent. Good luck, Admiral. Yeah, if anyone's got a moment, if you could be so kind as to look up if the events only lead to like have set paths, or if there's like 50-50s in there, or other sort of ratios. Because then we know to avoid those ones next time. Alright, they've got a fighter who gets a melee damage bonus versus drones. So we're going to send out our frigate who get a massive damage bonus versus fighters. That is all, I think. Oh wait, we didn't say where we want to deploy them. You can guide your units using waypoints. To do this, select one of your squadrons on the battlefield and choose a destination while holding the control key or the command key on each point. Okay, so since we didn't deploy them, they put them there, which is not great, but not awful. I think these ones are going to go down here. I'm just going to put them there to attack those ones. I don't care about control points. Units are under attack, sir. Oh, so you can go force them to go through cover. We have a weapon incoming. Heat that squadron up. Come on. Oh, ignore those. Good job, Admiral. Here is a summary of the battle. Rewards. Janet Mishra. Interesting. Hey, Janet. Her ability is thruster boost. Oh, that's a bit, Encountered Anomaly. Warring Battleship. Should that be warning? Is there no story about this? She's a soldier. We have... Oh, now we have one of each. That's cool. And she has... If she's applied on ships, they go for 25% faster. Nice. Omega Chiton WH-209. Church beacon, sir. I'm picking up a pre-shutdown message on repeat, sir. Do you feel a lack of spirituality in your life? A lack of purpose? Automated Church of Singularity message. Located in Sector 3 of the Anima Cluster, the Omni Mega Church is the answer you've been looking for. Welcome the machines into your heart, and we promise your life will be a fulfilling one. Hey Bonfire Hope, how you doing? Can we scrap it? We got upgrades? How we got upgrades? Extra fuel scavenging, maybe? Let's put it in there. I'm gonna take that one. Squadron dock recovery takes 11 seconds. I wonder what dock recovery is. We want an additional... Oh, I could have sent out an extra crew. We don't have an extra weapon yet. We don't have extra hull yet. Or need for extra hull yet. 2 officer support docks in hull. We don't have a reason for that. Extra heat points. We don't have a reason for any of these yet. Except maybe fuel scavenging. I'd hold on to the scrap. I think I can too, Sergey. I just noticed that. We'll have to do that next time. Anomaly signal. Passing through some magnetic interference, sir. Buckle up. Could get bumpy. Got Chief for you. Sir, got a situation down here. There's an isolated fire in C9. This storm must be to blame. C9, that's the primary squadron hangar, sir. We can't put it out using Neo-N foam. Well, we can let it burn, knowing it won't spread to other sections of the ship, but suffering squadron damage in the process. Your call, sir. But either way, we're looking at some losses here. Oh, let's use the foam. I don't want to lose squadrons. Let's put out with the foam. This sector being what it is, can't risk going to battle at a disadvantage. Yeah. Not found in front of events yet. There's reported abuse when quitting and reloading resets the stage where any choices were made. Ah, Slay the Spire style. Let's put it out with the foam. This sector being what it is, we can't risk going to battle at a disadvantage. Okay. So we could science something at one stage and do the same choices over and over and over and over again. I don't really want to. We put out the fire, but used a lot of Neo-N to do it. It's just one of those things, sir. Yeah, we knew it was going to be 2. Alright. Negative outcome. Now we did upgrade our thing, so hopefully when we get to the next one, we can't do anything here, so we have to go star map. Hopefully when we get to the next one, we get a bonus one. Alright, so when we're going to move... We're here, and these ones are going to go up to there. I say all those ones are going to get... They're going to go to all of those ones. So we could do this one, and then I think it catches us, and I want to know... I want to find out, if we go here, will the next time will it catch us, do we still leave, or do we have to do something because it's caught us? Because that's an extra jump, basically. See, because they move first, so we'll still be there. So it'll be interesting to know. Not C9, I know, Dolphin, I know. Civilian ship, sir. 12 o'clock. Better not be those kids. An Imperial ship. Who knew we'd ever be happy to see the likes of you? We're a group of prisoners who've escaped our prison station by building a crude junk ship. What? Prisoners of the Empire. Captain, you're lucky I haven't started firing. Yeah, and we're lucky to be flying around in a homemade ship, a bunch of convicts in a post-apocalyptic galaxy. You have no idea how lucky we are. Look, we don't want any trouble, Admiral. We know we could never beat you with our junk ship. We just want to help you and your crew. We know of a scrapper weapon around here that's unguarded. We'll tell you where it is on one condition. Give us Neo-N, and when the Empire's returned to its former glory, you pardon us for our crimes. Okay, 2 conditions. I'm an Imperial Admiral. captain, not an imperial judge. Okay, you can at least put in a good word for us. So what's it going to be? Ask the prisoners about the crime. Do the deal, which we can't do because it requires two fuel and we don't have any. Don't do the deal, but let the prisoners go. I don't know why we'd ever do that one. Don't do the deal and arrest the prisoners. Let's ask the prisoners about their crime first. Tell me, what imperial crimes have you committed knowing might influence my decision? We haven't committed any crimes, Admiral. You'll find nothing but innocent men and women on this junk ship. Every last one of us was falsely imprisoned. Yeah, that's what all imperial prisoners say. Well, you know, unfortunately we can't do the deal. And what will arresting the... Maybe we can... If we arrest them, do you reckon we get commandos? If they let us go, they might fight us. And we might get something from the ship. Actually, if we arrest them, we can just get something from the ship, right? Maybe? Let's just arrest them. Sorry, Captain. I don't do deals with fugitives. Surrender now or face consequences. Really? Don't tell me you believe Imperial law exists even now when the machines are down. Oh, I know it exists. I know it exists because I enforce it. I feel bad for you, Admiral, living in a fantasy world like you do. But look, I surrender. It'd be foolish not to. Besides, freedom in a galaxy that's dying isn't really my idea of freedom anyway. Hey, we'll take the beds and hot meals in your brig. Oh man, now we're gonna have to feed them. And the weapon? The weapon. Funny. I forgot where the weapon is. Scavenge Neo-N. So we're guaranteed a 1 and there's a chance at a bonus 1. Let's go, baby. Woo! I'm glad I took that upgrade point. Mercenary outpost. So that looks like it requires commandos, not get commandos. I wonder if we should be able to go back to this one maybe. Let's go this one first, and maybe if we can get some commandos from the station, then we can go back to a different one and use the commandos. Scrapper. Hey Timnos. Yeah, it's real fancy. I'm getting out of the game, imp. I can live the final days of my decaying life on a nice tropical planet somewhere. Oh, hey Purok. Take this weapon. I don't need to blow up ships and people anymore to feel good about myself. Flak Cannon Mark 1. That's like the holy crap, you just found a weapon floating in space. Well, okay then. Let's visit the store. Let's buy some commandos. And possibly some fuel. And buy some officers. Plasma nuke. No officers to heal. That's good. Okay. What do we want to sell? Targets 10 random cells in the area. It's 30 seconds. That is a huge delay, right? Let's sell that rubbish. It's good damage in the random locations. Yeah, that's bad. Random's bad. We don't want to sell our Pierce Laser. We don't want to sell... You can sell your crew. Janet with 25% squadron speed. That just gets us into combat sooner, which is nice, I guess, because we're going to take the tactical advantage. Oh, okay. I thought Aya Almeida gave us a higher price to everything we sell. So she is a bad one to take because you only get double for her. I thought we were getting double for everything we sell. So she is going to make us a little bit of profit because we're going to sell her and buy someone useful. She's spy and she's famous. Do we have a spy we can buy? Yes, okay. And Shaka Khan has a weapon reload time, which we've already got. Don't we? Gun Wu has weapon reload time. Oh, that's crap. I still would like a spy though. But we also need command. We'll be able to get the commandos in the fuel anyway, won't we? Oh, that's a spy we can get. What's that? Increased squadrons deploy zone. It's not awful. But we'd have to put them into that one. What else have we got? Heal all squadrons adjacent to the hull integrity system. That means they've got to be hanging around our hull. That's not very good. And deals 2 DPS. That's okay. We're gonna sell her and get a spy that actually does something. We might even have to just put her in reload as well. Shaka-chan. Alright, let's do that deal. Let's sell off her and never pick her again from the start. And let's buy Shaka-chan. Get the commandos. And 2 fuel. Do we want to have as many of these as possible? I guess so. Alright, let's close that. That's good. Okay. Things look good. Well, we can't put the other girl in there because we'd need to upgrade that. We'd need to have an extra weapon dock, is it? No, that's not an additional weapon dock. That's an additional weapon system support. And it's only for an extra 15%, so we're probably not doing that. We got rid of Aya, though. Close this. Alright, so now we can take our newly found commandos and hopefully go to the secret military base. I'll be honest with you, Admiral. I'm going to need a good reason not to end you. Try to make a deal. Say we are trying to turn the Omnis back on, or offer him a chance to surrender. Yeah, come on. Surrender, pirate. There's no way you can win this. Ah, fine, I surrendered. This time. But you'd better pray you don't run into me again. I'll bounce back from this. But I want to fight him. Oh wait, he just gave us all his scrap? Big talk for a guy who's just handed us all his scrap. 47 scrap, okay. All the scrap and none of the damage.